Hello, friends. I just want to do a real quick video that I think I'm going to call the truth about financial freedom or financial independence. Basically living in an environment where you don't need a day job. And here's the deal. Two truths. First and foremost, anyone can do it. There are some things that we'll talk about, kind of a steps to do it. But I do believe that anyone can do it. And second, and probably most importantly, is it doesn't have to take 40 years. A lot of the articles I read, it seems like this month must be Financial Awareness Month or something like that. There's a lot of finance articles coming out in early April that are talking about understanding the 401k and changes to 401ks and this, that, and the other thing. It's just the financial institutions trying to get your attention and basically try to tell you a story about, hey, trust me, give me a little bit of money every week for 40 years and magic happens. Which again, if you want to believe the math, and the math says it does, and all of that. But I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to take 40 years and everybody can do it. But it takes some work and some discipline. It's not sexy, right? This is not the get rich quick. It's not the do this once and tomorrow you're a millionaire kind of thing. But if you want to be financially free or financially independent or retire, the FIRE movement, financially independent, retire early, I think is what it is. Here's the deal. First and foremost, you have to understand that this is at least a decade commitment. Some people, if your monthly nut is lower, maybe it's 6 to 8 years, but I want you to go into this thinking it's a decade. Are you willing to do this for a decade? It takes a decade, right? It took me 15 years, but I believe most people can do it at a decade or less. So let's think about it. Are you willing to do the following for a decade? That's step one. Step two, I'm sorry to say, but you've got to sacrifice. You've got to live below your means. I know it's no fun. I've been there. We lived in the same place for 15 years, never moved, never upgraded the kitchen, never bought a new car, didn't take big vacations. We saved every penny we could, most of that time living on one of our incomes and saving the other. I know it sucks. It's terrible. But if you're willing to do this for 10 years, a decade, like step one, and you sacrifice and you don't raise your expenses to match your income, you can get there. You can retire. I don't care if you're 18 or 48. If you're willing to do this for 10 years, you can retire financially independent. And I'm looking at my notes when you see me look to the side. The other one is you have to earn, save, and invest. This is step three. I'm not telling you to go quit your job. I think that is a mistake for 99% of you. Yes, there are the people that quit and discover flipping or wholesaling or something else and it all works out. But I'm here to tell you, with unemployment below 4%, go get that job, get that commission job, get that high income job, go get the options, go get stock, go get things that just add to your income and save. And then when you save up enough, you invest. And you just do that over and over again. Now, step four, you have to buy investment properties, rentals, buy and hold. You have to conservatively finance them. You're not going to put 20% down. You're going to put 30, 35, 40% down. You're going to be able to hold these rentals through any market cycle. I lived through the nastiest market cycle there was, hopefully ever. And the reason we held on is because we were conservatively financed and we didn't have to sell. They still cash flowed and we could limp along until the cycle turned and our net worth returned. And then step five is repeat. That's all you got to do. You have to decide, are you willing to do it for a decade? You have to sacrifice. Make hard choices. Save your money. You have to earn, save, and invest. And then I believe the fourth step is you have to buy long-term, conservatively financed, buy and hold rental properties. And just repeat that over and over again. Hence the title, One Rental at a Time. That's what we did. And if you want to help learning your market and doing all of that, I've released a course to help you do that. But again, this video is not about my course. It's about helping you understand that, yes, I believe anybody can do this. And I believe it just takes those steps. Again, understanding it's a decade, understanding you have to sacrifice, you have to earn, save, invest, and you should invest and rental properties conservatively financed, bought and hold for the long term. And then you just repeat. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you see this and you believe it, and leave your comments below. Thanks.